Heather Waldman tracking our forecast for this morning. You said the weekend shouldn't be too bad.
Right, and we're talking about Folsom there. The Bureau of Reclamation said they're actually increasing their releases today from 25,000 CFS up to 35,000 CFS in anticipation of not what's coming this weekend, but what's going to be coming Sunday night into Monday. That's our stronger storm. This weekend, a little bit more of a nuisance event. We'll get some rain with the heaviest coming overnight, and we will get some wind, which could unfortunately lead to the possibility of more downed trees and more outages. But again, that's tonight. Most of the daylight hours today and tomorrow. Should be able to get out and about without too many issues. Here's a live look over Stockton. Tranquil for the time being. Temperature right now there is 50 degrees. It's in the upper 40s to low 50s throughout the valley. Showers right now mainly focused on the northern Sacramento Valley, right around Willows. A couple of sprinkles around Oroville down into Grass Valley, and it looks like a little bit of light snow falling up above 6,000 feet into the Sierra as well. But the broader view shows that Sacramento down to Stockton and Modesto, nothing being picked up on radar, although there may be just enough moisture in the air that it may be drizzling just a little bit, so kind of damp, but not raining just yet. We'll watch rain chances fill in later this afternoon into this evening, but again, the heaviest of that rain really doesn't start until about 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. We'll show you Futurecast with the radar in just a bit, but we'll focus on the winds because we do think that is going to be the more impactful part of this system. This is this morning, winds gusting right now anywhere from 10 to 15 miles per hour, so relatively light. But look what happens later this evening. This is 6 p.m. starting to get some of those gusts in the 30 to 35 mile per hour range from Sacramento into the east side of the valley and into the foothills. Once we get past midnight, this is when a cold front comes through, and this is when the heaviest band of rain comes through as well. This is when we see wind gusts between 40 and 50 miles per hour, and that's where we see the highest chance for some of that localized wind damage. Sunday morning is still breezy, but the wind will back down through the rest of the day on Sunday. As far as rainfall totals, it's not going to be impressive. During the day today, maybe a couple of tenths of an inch of rain in the valley, same thing up into the foothills. The best moisture with the system is really going to be focused farther to the north this time. So even when that heavier batch of rain comes through tonight into Sunday morning, totals about an inch in the valley at the most and up to an inch or an inch and a half into the foothills. Here's a look at the timing for you. Again, rain filling in this afternoon. It's going to take a while, so the foothills locations may end up staying dry pretty much all of today. But here's that heavier band of rain, and remember, this is when the wind picks up. This is at 1:30 in the morning, so if you are a light sleeper, this may wake you up. It's not going to last all that long. And again, rainfall rates shouldn't be too terribly heavy, but if you are working a shift and you have to be traveling at that hour, I would expect some poor visibility on the roads. Things will be quieting down into the day on Sunday. We'll get some showers in the morning. And then this is when our next system comes in. That'll be late Sunday evening. It will last into Monday and into Tuesday. That's where we could see up to 2 inches of rain in the valley on Monday, an additional inch on Tuesday. And that's where we see renewed concerns for flooding and the gusty winds on top of that. So Monday is an alert day for that flood potential. Leticia, we saw flooding issues in southern Sacramento County around the Wilton area over New Year's. We're watching out for that possibility again.